What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Barnyard Blooms. It is Sunday night, and that means it is tour time. I've got a little one with me tonight, and actually the whole family is going for a walk, so we're gonna get these tours in. I'm starting up by the house tonight because I have a bunch of stuff I want to show you, so we're gonna hop around to everywhere. So let's get started. Alright, this is the first super exciting thing I wanted to show you guys. This is eucalyptus. I believe it's called Baby Blue Eucalyptus. I think Glacier is the name brand of it. But more about this to come, but for now, this is really exciting. I have some of these seeds coming this year, like they're in the house ready to start next year. So it was pretty awesome to find some already started plants. Alright guys, we are over at the sunflower patch now. Do you like my highfalutin gait here? Everything is doing awesome. For reference, the fence is 4 feet high. Some of these are like almost to the fence, they're so tall. Look at that right there. That is what's damaging the leaves. That is a Japanese beetle. I need to get in here and squish it. My hand is currently occupied by Junior, but look at that. It's starting to bud up. These ones over here, I showed you in a couple close-ups, are going to be ready within the week, I think. I think we'll have sunflowers next week at the stand. So excited. So that side is the whites, and this side is the oranges. And by the looks of it, we'll have for sure some oranges this week, and maybe even some of the whites too. So excited! Oliver, you say hi?
Oliver, say hello.
Good boy. Alright guys, we made it back to the flowers. I got Junior still bouncing along with me down here. So I won't be able to do as many close-up shots as I normally do because I can't exactly bend down or I'm going to lose them. But yeah, let's take a look and see what we got going on here this week. Alright, so we're starting down at the opposite end from where we normally start. These guys are doing awesome. I don't know if you just heard Jasper there or not. But they are getting so tall. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. they're almost as tall as me. Here, let me turn you around for a second. Like, that's crazy tall. I knew they could get tall, but I didn't know they could get that tall. They're doing so good though. Super long stems on them. Beautiful, healthy plants. Not seeing any issues at all down here. The celosia took a big hit on this last bucket order. Like I said it was going to. I needed a lot of burgundy celosia because their colors were white and burgundy, and the celosia was my main burgundy color. So a lot of it got cut out. Still a lot of the yellow I can use. Still a lot I'm gonna dry for wreaths and stuff. But yeah, pretty happy with the celosia. Definitely going to be planting more next year. Asian basil, weedy mess, the zinnias. Oh my gosh, these guys are getting huge. Do you remember them in last week's video? They were like half this size. I can't get over it. They're about 6 inches tall now. It's crazy. Those ones back there are hard to see, but they're a smaller variety and the plants are a lot smaller too, which is really interesting. And then there are some of the, what were they? Covent Market Baby's Breath. That's what it is. Covent Market Baby's Breath. Planted up here. Some of them are coming, not a lot. Really crappy germination. Not going to waste time planting those again. The snapdragons are doing beautiful. I can't believe they're producing as much as they are. And so many fresh buds coming on them. Super impressed. I'm so glad we have so many of these, that I have plans for so many of these next year, because they are amazing. The cosmos, on the other hand, I think I'm gonna rip out. It has been a couple weeks since I used any of them in arrangements, just because they're so hard to time right to get any. I ripped out half this bed already. You can see there was plants back there, but I ripped them out because they were looking awful, and I think I'm just gonna rip all those plants out. I don't think it's really worth keeping them at this point. They look pretty back here, but I can't seem to time it right to get back here to cut them at the right stage, so screw it. And then the asters. They have some kind of fungal infection that seems to be running rampant through all of them. So they're supposed to be like a cut and come again kind of thing, but when they're just doing that between cuts, there's no point. So what I've been doing is I've been cutting them off right at base level, like right at ground level, and just taking the whole thing. The side shoot stems really aren't long enough. There's Oliver. The side shoot stems really aren't long enough to be doing anything with anyways, so just walked on my plant, kid. I know I'm ripping it out, but still. So, yeah. Next week is going to be the last week, and then this will all be bare. Alright, I had to pause quick and give Jasper over to Daddy because he was not happy with me, but that's okay. I wasn't going fast enough for him. So we're at the zinnias right now. I wish this camera would pick up the colors right, because this is like a deep purple, and I know it's coming up as hot pink, but it is like, it's definitely purple, not pink. Same with this guy. This is a purple. Yeah, they not right colors, I swear. That's purple, not pink. But these guys are not as tall as the other end, but man, do they produce like crazy. I'm gonna do it next year. I have some of the mixed pack coming next year and some specific colors as well. And I think that'll be really cool to plant out in like color blocks. So I'll have like a bed of pink, a bed of white, a bed of red, or I can't remember what colors I ordered, but still, I think it'd be so cool to just have one solid color bed. Look at this guy. These baby doll pink ones are so pretty. I really like when they actually they fully open. Here's one. Well, see, even this one's not actually open yet. So all those petals in the center will open, and they get so full and ruffly. They're so pretty. I have some in the house right now, which is awesome. Okay, so the dahlias look funny because of the organza bags. That's what these are called, organza or mesh. But look at that bloom. Hardly any damage at all on it because, like you can see right here, right there, that's a bug. And it's on the outside of the bag. So it's not eating the bloom because it can't get to the bloom. So although it looks a little spooky and sketchy, it's to help protect the buds from bugs. Because I want to put some of these damn things in bouquets, but when they're half eaten by bugs, I don't want to do that to you guys. Look at this one. It's going to be pretty. I have no idea what this one is. I really couldn't tell you. Maybe it's Lavender Perfection. Not loving the stem length on it. Honestly, I'm really liking... Uh-oh. Well, this one broke off. I'll have to come back and snip that. It broke right at the base. This is Rebecca's World. And my goodness, the stems on this one are crazy long. But look at this. I'm pretty disappointed in these because they have this browning to them. It's probably me doing something wrong, but I'm not very impressed with that part. I love the stem length, but I have to Google that. Because if that's a common thing, I'm not growing them next year. Like, this is another white one. Hey, don't play with my string. This is a white one, an all white one, and it doesn't have any of that browning to it. So I'm wondering if it's not just something to do with that specific variety. I don't know. And then our last bed of weeds down here. We have some pretty little sunflowers. I let one of them go past. This one's still pretty-ish. They weren't long enough for me to actually use in bouquets. I just left them so I could look at them and they'd be pretty. Alright, so that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed... Stop holding my strap. I hope you guys enjoyed walking around with us, and I hope you have a great night. See you next time.